G'day! Recently I did a 5-day primitive fishing challenge on Stewart Island. When I got back I got to thinking, wonder what the ratio is catching a fish on a modern hook compared to a primitive gorge. So today we're going to put that to the test. This plant here is yucca. A piece, the thickness of what I'm going to use for my trace. Traditionally Māori used a piece of mussel shell, but I'm using a piece of argillite. Argillite comes from either the Maitai area in Nelson or D'Urville Island. Twisting in, turning over, twisting in, turning over. This can be done also by rolling it on the leg, although for these traces I like to get them fine and do them by hand, ensure they're really tight. This is the gorge I made on my Stewart Island primitive fishing adventure. I found some white-tailed deer bone on the beach and I carved it. This was successful in catching a fish, basically gill trapping it. This is the end of our trace. I've got our reef knot tied at the end. Going to make sure that's nice and tight, and we're simply going to do the same again. We're going to take both ends and start off with a half hitch like that. Now the next stage, it's really important that you do a reef knot. That's our trace. Right, let's add it to our main line now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bow line on this, a tiny little bow line. It's a pretty small piece of string to tie a bow line in. So there's our bone gorge, and we are good to go out to sea and try and catch a fish. Everybody knows that the primitive gorge is not going to fish as well as the modern one. That's not really the question. The question is, what will the difference be? I believe the difference is about 90% difference. A modern hook is 90% more efficient, which makes you realise how hard it was for our ancestors to fish this way. We've got both lines baited up, the modern and the gorge. You can see I've tied it on with a little bit of string. It's actually a bit of this stuff here, yucca. I've just taken a strip off it, and I will actually strip that off there with my teeth. And over the side it goes. That's the first one. Down to Davy Jones's locker. The wind's blowing us around. I do have the anchor down, and I've got a little bit of burley over the side because it's winter and there's not many fish in the winter. And we'll put this down this side here and play the waiting game. The bait's still on. Might put some clothes on, it's getting cold now. It's winter after all. Standard line here. I think you might have taken the bait, eh? Still biting? Feels like maybe a shark. We get him? We got him. We got him. Right, that's on the standard hook as we expected, and it's a shark. To be expected. It's a spiny dogfish. It's got a spine in it that can actually get you and hurt you, so you've got to be careful, this guy. You can see just there in the back, that. Now these are edible, but they're not great fish to eat. He's good. Oh, the primitive is biting though. We've got to let that just get swallowed and gorged. Oh no, we still have the bait on there. Excellent. Right, we'll carry on and bait up our hook on this side here. Get some lunch. Oh! Oh! Nice! Kahawai! Good fish! A lot of people in New Zealand don't rate this fish as a good eating fish, but I do. The thing is, you've got to bleed it out, and that's what we're going to do right now. Now I'm going to say maybe a shark. Feels like a shark. Yeah. Oh no, he's gone around the primitive line too, messed that up. He's picked up the other line. He's gone. Anyway, release. Swim it out for another day, and I think we have another shark on. That's number 5 on the standard hook. There we go. Wasn't too bad, was it? That's number 5 on the hook. And still 0 on the primitive Gorge. Let's go to town. I think I'm going to have to keep this line up, otherwise I'm not going to get this baited. Number 6, easy to get out. Okay mate, untangle yourself please. Not sure how long that one's going to last on. Again tied up with flax and over the side. It's a fresh bait, so they'll hit it pretty quick. Oh, they're both biting. Number 7 shark. They're all about the same size. Jesus, there's a heap down there, isn't there? For all we know, we're catching the same one twice. They're silly enough to hit it twice. Although he's got no holes in him. There you go, mate. What's going on with the Gorge, anything? Anybody taking that for a merry ride? It's been taken. This hasn't been swallowed. Another shark back on. This will be number 8. There you go, mate. Oh, it's a wee one. Oh, he's got the bloody primitive line tangled around him too, you bugger. Oh. Alright. He's a feisty little bugger, this one. I do not want to get that spike in me. They hurt. Ah! God damn it. Felt that poke into my jacket. I'm going to show you guys exactly where these spikes are on this guy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He bit right through my primitive line. I just grabbed it. Right, see that? I just grabbed it in time. Hey, there's a fish on it! It's a fish on the primitive line. Right, put a reef knot on that. Geez, I grabbed that just in time. He bit right through it. Oh, still on? There was a fish on that. Oh, I'll pull us up. He's not on there now. See what the status of the bait is. Oh! We lost our Gorge. We lost our Gorge. It got bitten right through. It bit right through the trace. So what have I learnt? It broke away because I wasn't handling it properly. But also I've learnt that this trace is too thin for the bigger fish. This is my cordage, which I've doubled. Now originally this was a left side reverse cordage. This time now when I double it, I want to make it a right side reverse twist cordage. That means I'm starting on the right hand side, I'm turning it over to the left, and then I'm twisting back to the right hand side again. Over to the left, twisting into the right. I've constructed a new gorge out of white-tailed deer bone, and I've made a trace that's twice as thick with a combination of harakeke, that's flax, and yucca, twice as thick. You can see on my workstation, which is this antler, which I got from down south. It's a beauty, isn't it? I've made my line twice as thick as well, so it's double over as I've been showing you, and the same sinker is attached. So that's the whole line. I'm pretty confident now if I get onto a shark, it'll tackle a whole lot better than it did previously. The shark's teeth won't bite through the main line, or hopefully not the trace. I'm going to go and put the red canoe in the water and go out. Well, it's day 2. The score currently is 8 to the modern hook, 0 to the primitive gorge. Let's see if we can catch something on the gorge today. Holy cow, something just smacked the hell out of the bottom of my boat. I'm not shitting you, I don't know where it's gone. It just come up, went smack. Whoa! Jeez. Whoa! Jeez! Whoa! He's playing with me. Look at this guy. I'm not in the mood for playing right now, buddy. Never had a sea otter so aggressive as this guy, but I'm going to have to keep this bloody... Otherwise he's going to tip me out. This is a rocky boat as it is. It's like a big dog hanging around the boat, and I'm trying to just get out there, and he's like just checking me out. He's coming up from behind all the time. And he's a big boy too. Never had one so curious and come flying at me. He actually smacked the boat the first time. I thought it was a shark. Anchor. That is full of all sorts of stuff frozen to bring in fish. Hopefully it doesn't bring in seals. We've had enough of those for today. I don't see him anywhere out here, but you wouldn't know. He hit me from below before and I didn't see it coming. Right, we'll get our lines over the side and start fishing. I'm a little bit shaken after that seal. It smacked the bottom of the boat so hard I thought it was going to break it, and I didn't realise what it was. If I had the camera rolling, it probably would have knocked the whole thing over off the tripod. It was lying down flat. I just didn't expect it. It just smashed me hard. I'm glad it didn't jump on the boat, because they got teeth like a bloody Alsatian. They got big fangs on them, and getting bitten by a seal wouldn't be very nice. That's the first encounter I ever had like that. Everyone's pissed off with me. You can say I was just being curious, but he was being aggressive, you know. And he was eyeballing me. I hit him about 3 or 4 times with the paddle just to keep him away. Oh, getting bites on the gorge now for the first time. Something having a play. Oh, there we go. But is he going to take it? Is he going to swallow it? That's the question. You can't jerk it. Look, he's biting it. I need him to swallow it. I need him to get right down his mouth. That's a bit of a tug, actually. I know he's off. He was on there, but he's let it go. Here's the bait situation there. Bait's still on. Well, might be as close as we're going to get. Felt like a shark, but don't know. Got one on the other side now. The modern hook has got one. Oh, yeah. There you go, mate. There you go. Right, we'll bait up that hook and put it back down. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be another repeat. Suppose I should check the bait. It's been chewed on quite a bit. It's been the same piece I've had the whole time, so how's it looking? Still on there. Just. Probably could put a fresh one on for them. Shark on the gorge again. He's got it in his mouth. You see he's got it in his mouth, but I'm just wondering if I can feel how far he's got down his throat and give it a jerk so it gets caught on the side. It's quite sharp. I think we got him. I think we got him. We got a shark. We got him. We got a shark on the gorge. In the boat. There's the first one. Happy days. We gorged him. We gorged him. Well, that's a beauty moment there. So what I did different there is I actually pulled it, and you can see at the bottom of his mouth where it's gone through, under his mouth and caught. Normally it gets caught in the gills, but this has actually worked that way. So we've actually achieved it doing it slightly different to what I'm used to, which is just leaving it. And I think with the sharks catching them, you can do it that way. This is a fish you could eat. They're not a great eating fish, but there's a lot of flesh in it, and you can catch it. So we have proven a point. The final score was 1 on the primitive to 9 on the modern, and I think I said at the beginning of this video that I reckon it's a 90% chance better on the modern hook. So that would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright buddy, you're free to go. See ya. It's 10 times as hard, but it's doable. That's not the first time I've done it, but I just wanted to prove a point. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be making more videos that are to do with primitive technology, ways that we can catch things if we get in a situation where our survival depends upon it and we need to get food. This is in a fiberglass canoe. If I was really in a primitive situation, I would have made a raft and gone out. It's just an example though of primitive fishing gear. Everything that I have used to catch it on was all man-made out of stone, flax and bone, without using any equipment, just with bone and stone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck with your own endeavours. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. Right, we're just going to carry on doing some fishing now for fun. Enjoy your day. See ya.